Hello everybody, this is Kate Lanagan MacGregor on day 21 of our 21 days to creating your authentic brand, and I just want to say congratulations to you all. Thank you so much for joining me with this. I am just absolutely blown away by all that you did. And today's graduation day. I was just talking with someone who took the class and she said, well, what were the numbers like? And I said, well, 30 people did the original survey, so they were the people who were part of our Facebook group. And from there, about 15 to 20 people opened the module each day. And of that, probably about 5 people toward the end contributed their homework and whatnot. So I think overall it was a success. You know, I think that I am dying to hear what you have to say in this last survey. And I'm hoping that you and I and my team and you can create this enduring relationship together, because I think that you're all really special, and I think that you're perfectly imperfect just the way you are. Today we are going to take a walk down memory lane, and just so you know, I renumbered the modules to make sense. I had originally planned on doing things on weekends, and on weekends we did not have the participation, so I kind of regrouped on that. So there is 15 total days in our 21-day Just UBU Authentic Branding course, okay? So if you are trying to make up some numbers or try to go back, you're going to want to refer to this last module, okay? And as part of our alpha group, when you agreed to do this, you agreed to help me with these surveys and give me some information so that I would know what worked and what needs improvement, okay? Because that's what we say, if we're not winning, we're learning. And also, I'm going to ask, and of course I plan on doing the same for you, please consider leaving reviews for the program when done. I gave some links. They are actually to my personal business Facebook page, to Just UBU business page, and also to the website. Okay, so if you have a time to do that, that'd be great. Again, pictures would be awesome, and a video would be even better. So again, if you do a live stream, I can grab that live stream and I can take it from there if you want. But whatever, let's have some fun with this, and let's kind of, you know, share our good juju that we got from this. Okay, fist bump to Becky, Susan, and Tricia, who joined the Google Hangout last night. We talked for about an hour, and it was a chance to share some of our awesome new learning. People had each of the people that were there had suggestions for one another, and also kind of some ahas that they had. And it was also, I think, for all 3 of them, their first Google Hangout. So they learned something last night. So that's really cool too. Okay, as I said, in our mailbag, so for our surveys, we had 86 Just UBU daily surveys. So thank you very much. There were 30 initial surveys. 5 of you did the survey to create your avatar, and 8 of you took the Web Youtation survey. And I'm pretty sure all of you have your Web Youtation results now. And from what I understand, you guys loved them. So I'm glad you liked them, and I hope that it was something that was really cool for you. It was really cool for us to do. And Kevin had a great time doing it. He really, as I said, to them last night, he really went to town on those. Again, all of your feedback is great, and you can always submit another review to us. So again, suggestions, I'm looking for suggestions. So I'm looking for kudos for sure, and I'm looking for praise. I love praise. We're also looking for ways that we can improve this, so that more of and less of is really important for us. Okay, so on day 1, our message on day 1 was do what you love. And I told you the story about my turning points in my life, about what made me realize that I just want to do what I love. I want to spend my days doing what I love, and I want to help people in the way that I feel I can best do that. And as I say, you are who you are meant to be. So do yourself a favor and stop comparing yourselves, okay? Celebrate yourself, all right? And then your entry into the Facebook group, it was your first opportunity to live stream. And again, I was talking with someone today, and she was saying one of the benefits of this program was that she live streamed for the first time. And I loved the commitment that people had to the group. My God, I was like blown away by the support that you guys gave one another. And your homework that day was the survey. On day 2, we talked about faith and fear. And I experienced, as I said, like Facebook magic, and seeing you guys streaming for the first time, how nervous you were, but how awesome you did and how you overcame that, and the support that you all gave one another. I think that that is something that is so special. And we talked about fear and what your fears were. And, you know, the fears of looking stupid, fear of failure, fear of not being good enough. And, you know, we talked about what to do about those fears. And I just recommend, please beware of your shovel holders. My definition of that shovel holder is that person that has that shovel ready to beat you down, telling you why you can't do it or why it won't work. And I'm here to tell you that most of the people who are your shovel holders love you. They are people who think that they're telling you it just for the good of, just for your good, your own good. So beware of your shovel holders and know that whatever you feel, your inner voice inside of you, whatever that voice is telling you that you can do or you should be doing or you are going to do, or you're good enough, or you're strong enough, you're smart enough, you're pretty enough, whatever it is, you got this, okay? And our homework was to share 5 fears, and that was just unbelievable. I was blown away. Day 3 was what I called hidden nuggets, and we talked about the definition of branding and the difference between branding and marketing. And branding is really what makes you, you. And the other part of that is, what do you want to expand, okay? Our homework was to live stream 5 things that people might not know about you. And again, we were looking for those hidden nuggets. And the other part of this, because this was over a weekend, was what was your theme song? And gosh, I had a blast on those theme songs. Day 4 was your ideal client is your avatar. And so we kind of put a spin on what an avatar is. Historically, an avatar has been used to develop, that you develop for yourself, about yourself. In our marketing sense, we use that avatar as a tool to create that and visualize that perfect ideal client for us. And so we talked about what an avatar is anyways. And I think now, if anyone continued with this program, you know what the avatars are. We saw some amazing examples of avatars. And the question always comes up, like, how does having the specific visualized avatar going to help me? And the power of visualization, cutting out pictures, pasting them places, completely right down to the wrinkles the person has. The more specific you can get about that person, the better. And your homework was to create that avatar. So we worked a couple days on the avatar because the avatar kind of got confusing. So when we think about what we want that avatar to do, our ultimate goal is that that avatar hires us. So we want them to make a buying decision on how to choose us. Okay, and we need to understand how they think and it says here select. It's not supposed to say select. So it's think and I guess select. Yeah, select who they're going to work with. And we also said that we could pre-handle objections that they may have. And I gave you a branding avatar worksheet to work out. And I also took all of these things that were there and I put it into a Survey Monkey for you to really spell it out. Again, if you haven't done this and you just kind of watch this one, because I lost a lot of you on this one, please remember, this is something that is so important to your business and you will never look back once you've done this, other than to maybe create another avatar because you want to attract somebody else. You know what I mean? Okay, day 6 was talking about your winning mindset and the principle of abundance. What I mean by abundance is, in this world, there is more than enough to go around. You have everything that you need and you help others and the rest follows. And so don't think of an either or, just think of more and how you can bless others and how that will in turn, create even more abundance for you. And anyways, I'll just tell you a funny story. I just got a new car and I was talking about, it was a little bit of a splurge. And so I was just talking with one of my friends that took this program and I said, well, if I believe in abundance, I believe that by practicing abundance, I'm going to have even more abundance. So let's check with me next year and see how that worked. We also talked about your elevator speech. What are you going to say in the time frame of getting on that elevator to the time you come to the bottom on who you are, who it is you want to help? We discussed like a 12-word vision/mission statement, talked about the differences of the two, and we talked about your destiny of success. Like you were destined to succeed. And again, touching on your vision, your mission, and your brand, and I kind of shared a little bit about mine and how I evolved to that point. And your homework was your elevator speech live streamed. Okay, so that was pretty cool. You guys had some great work on that. Day 7 was your Web Youtation. And what is a Web Youtation? It is your web reputation, basically. And it's for you to discover what your online reputation is. Also, how to brand yourself. What do you want your Web Youtation to portray? And making sure that you are creating that brand online, because you don't want to be like an accidental, I don't know, something you don't want to be, okay? So be deliberate and be on it. And we talked about tools. We gave you a blueprint to create and support your Web Youtation, and that is part of the resources that are on justgbu.com. Okay, and again, we did the What's My Web Youtation survey. Again, that was pretty cool. 8 of you did that, and of those 8, we sent you back a report just based on the items that you entered in, and I think that the detail was awesome, and I think everybody learned something from that. So if you decided that you didn't do it for whatever reason, and you are like going, as you're listening right now, gosh, I wish I did it, it's not too late, okay? Day 8 was Start Your Engines, okay? The introduction of your tracker. And again, when you completed what'smywebutation.com, you got sent 3 databases. And on the tracker, it had that this particular tracker was about all of your online marketing, and it, you know, what your name was, where to be found, how you know, and it talked about your consistencies, your strengths, your areas for improvement, and yes, guessing that authentic brand by your work. Okay, and your homework was to do the tracker and enjoy the weather. So that tracker just spelled out, you know, a lot of you, especially you married women, have a couple of different ways that you portray your name. And Google does not know the difference between Mary Smith and Mary Jane Smith and Mary Jane Rocha Smith, you know, so we need to kind of consolidate and decide exactly, deliberately, who it is that you want to be on your Web Youtation. All right, and then creating a look. Okay, so we talked about kind of where you want to go and how do you come up with what your look is. And we discussed logos and logo evolution and the thoughts that go into logos. We talked about professional branding and examples of branding. And I showed you, you know, through my experiences, how we kind of morphed from, you know, my beginning logos 10 years ago to where we are today and why. Okay, your homework was to vote on the Just GBU brand and logo. Okay, that was kind of fun. So day 10 was your strategic and comprehensive approach to marketing, more specifically for us, our online marketing. And I spoke about RASMs, beware of random acts of social media. And we talked about how to begin a system on this. And that was page 3 of that database I gave you. And I suggested, in the meantime, follow a 5-5-5 rule twice a day. So 5 likes, 5 shares, and 5 comments. Okay, so you contribute and serve. So if you want people to start liking and sharing and commenting on your stuff, guess what? You need to do that with theirs. You know, besides the fact that it's a good thing to do, it's a smart thing to do. We talked about the differences between reputation management, marketing, and monitoring. And then I had you complete a Facebook poll about, this says here during your live stream, but it's actually the Google Hangout. And I think I did the poll wrong because it didn't show up as a poll, it just showed up as a post. So again, more learning from my part. And again, I will change this slide when it gets put on our archives. Day 11 was reviews and reputation marketing. And we really broke down the power of reviews, why we need reviews, how amazing it is that people believe reviews over what you say. And we had reputation monitoring, reputation management, and reputation marketing. We talked about reviews, places that reviews are, and strategies to receive reviews, and the reasons to give reviews. So your homework was to set up and populate your pages, number 1. And then number 2 is go and review each other on Google+, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn. And others if you really felt motivated. But the gist of it is, if you want to get reviews, first give. Okay? Give. Contribution. Serve. That's always the first step when you want something. Okay? And it naturally works its way out. That's part of what abundance is. Day 13, we spoke about gratitude marketing. And my tip for you is think cards. So it's 1 note a day, the Bold Day Challenge, which is an initiative that I have, it's a dream of mine to have a movement of this. It talks about cards, which is 1 thank you note a day. And it's the C is for catching them doing something right. The A is for an attitude of gratitude. The R is for record and add to database. The D is for daily prospecting habit. And the S is a special significant message. Again, your gift of words to them. Your homework was to start a Bold Day Challenge from your tracking templates. It was page 2. You could also go to boldday.com where we have a system set up there for you. Day 13 was create, and then core, which is create once, reproduce everywhere, your message. Okay, so core, I talk a lot about core. Create once, reproduce everywhere. That's so important that you're not spinning your wheels trying to say the same thing over and over again. Create it once, and then reproduce it everywhere. We talked about your biography or your bio creation, and I gave you a few templates to use and as suggestions, and I said your written message should be like on your social media abouts. Like, make sure you get your abouts out there and fill them in and keep them updated. Your website has an about. Okay, press releases. You want to have your bio or your power statement for when you do have press releases. And then you want a resume that you include with your sales package. So when you're doing a market analysis, if you're in real estate, or if you have another business that you are giving out information about yourself, you want to have a clear, distinct definition and description about who you are. By the way, we talked about this a lot on the Google Hangout last night. And it's funny, everyone's like, I don't want to talk about myself. However, how's that person going to know if you don't drive your bus and let them know what it is that you want them to know? And again, our homework on this was to do your bios and post it to our group and let your peeps give you feedback. Okay? Day 15 was a bonus, and it was in response from when I had shown you other pages. You had asked about how to make the special personalized Dunkin' Donut cards. Because again, with my gratitude marketing, I often send a special personalized Dunkin' Donut cards. And the reason that I think that they're important, or something like them, is they're a special surprise for somebody. And people love to know that they're special to you. And then giving them a personalized thank you has you stand out to them. People never throw away thank you notes. And they always open them. They have a 98% open rate. You have provided that strategic differentiation that they'll never forget. And again, I use Dunkin' Donuts because, number one, it's easy to do with a slide presentation that I showed you. But everybody loves coffee and or treats. And then your homework was to open the calendar for scheduling your marketing. Okay? Day 15 was all about core. Again, create once, reproduce everywhere. This time we kind of focused on how to do it. And we talked about a website being your hub. And I actually spoke to you about an offer, and I'm just remembering it right this second, I'm sorry, about a Beyond Bold Media having a website offer for you. So tomorrow I'm going to be sending you out an offer on that. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about it. Revisiting your bio exercise, and then your logo creation, etc. I introduced you to Kevin, who's part of our Beyond Bold Media team, or BBM we like to call it, and also Fiverr.com, where they have $5 logos that can be created. Again, we had the Google Hangout last night, so that was kind of fun. Okay, so that was our 15 actual days of doing work. And I appreciate all of you being there, and I totally, I'm just blown away by you all. So some freebies that you'll have on the website. One is the 10 tips for Facebook Live. Right now it's in my graphic artist hand. She's making it pretty for me. Create your avatar worksheet will be there. Your database template for social media, online marketing, Bold Day Challenge, gratitude marketing, and marketing calendar. So when you get this and you don't know how to open it or find the things on the bottom, the tabs, please call us. We will help you with it, or email us or text us. And then I will also send you via email your portfolio. So this was a suggestion by Tricia. And so what that will be is the work that you've done in your homework that we've collected, as well as the surveys that you sent in. So this may take a little bit to get to you. I'm going on vacation, but we will get it to you. And when you get it, you will have all of the information, that you put into us. And as a thank you, I will give it back to you so that you can, go harvest all the information you found out. So do you want more? I'm a more person. I always want more. On the survey, let us know if we at BBM can help you now. So that means that, this just let you know how much you want to do. We can help you. I was, again, on the phone with somebody, and they said that they could use some help with their online marketing and have somebody help them with it. We can help with that. Okay, we can help you with that logo. We will help you with that website. Again, it's a $99 offer. I don't exactly know. I meant to find out the details on it, but we were busy getting all the other stuff ready for this. So that'll be tomorrow, okay? In August, I will be breaking down all of the things that you've given us and all of the things that worked, taking out the stuff that didn't, and building it back up again. And I'm jokingly saying, and sleeping. This was hard for me, I'll be honest. And then maybe a webinar. I was thinking maybe we would put together a webinar on this information and kind of put it all in one place, kind of like this is. And then in September, we're doing a beta test. So you remember, this was your alpha test. This was the first time out of the gate. You guys are the pioneers. We're going to be doing a beta test on this in September. So you could re-enroll if you want, or you could share it with your friends. And again, we're going to start having signups for this available on the website within the next week or so. So keep on checking on that. We also offer a one-day intensive that we come to you. So our designer, our webmaster, our online strategist, and me, we come to you, or you come to us, and we just in one day hammer out every single thing that we talked about, and we get everything in place, and we get your look, we get your logo, we get your everything all set up, and we put it all together as that strategic and comprehensive marketing. We've been doing these for a while. They've been enormously successful. We don't really advertise them much because they're a ton of work, but it's a great service and we love doing it, so I'm offering it to you all. And then we will have an e-course on the one-day intensive breakdown. So that one-day intensive, Kevin is interested in putting together that information and that data and the work that we do on that and breaking it up into pieces because he thinks one day is too much. I like to get it over with and get it all in when everybody's in the zone. So it's a total preference, and we're giving it to you as your preference. Okay, so your summary today is your homework. And again, another bonus is going to be sent to you, is complete that exit survey. This is going to link right to the exit survey, but if for some reason it doesn't, here's the link on it, and I will also put it on the Facebook group page. Consider leaving a video. Of course, I love live streaming review, and I'll take that video and I will reprogram it, repurpose it. I will, you create it once, I'll reproduce it everywhere, baby. And then the Facebook page, Just UBU, again, video. Facebook page on mine, video. JustUBU.com. I'm trying to get that so that that's also video, but it does have a spot for your picture, so please put a picture of yourself in. And we're gonna, on all three of those, I'd like to have you be my spokespeople because, I am so honored to have worked with you on this. I would be honored for you to be a representative of this program. And again, I will do the same for you because I totally dig ya. Look at this. I've been talking so long, the sun has now shifted onto my face. Anyways, this is where you can find me, okay? This is my JustUBU.com, KateLanaganMacGregor.com. I also have Kate.Realtor as websites. And then most of my things are Kate Lanagan MacGregor. Okay, so you can find all of those there. I have a few other websites that you can look for. So please find me, friend me, follow me, share me, and I will do the same with you. So we can use our network of people that we've created through this, and we can make it something amazing. Okay, so this is my goodbye for now. And I have to be honest again, I hate goodbyes. And me telling you, I cannot express to you how awesome this was for me and how cool it was to have learned the things I learned about you all and feel that connection with you. And I just want to say this is not goodbye, or I hope it's not goodbye. I will be on vacation next week, so I will not be able to return responses, but I'll be here for the next few days. So if you want to reach out to me in any way, I would love that. Again, it's been my honor. Thank you so much for being our pioneers in our Alpha group. This is Kate Lanagan MacGregor. Be bold, be awesome, be you.